So, sure, sorry to make you all sit here in the waiting room with me. You know, this isn't easy to do. You know, I don't like putting people on the spot. You know, some people just don't know how to do their job. But it seems to me like I've come on a good day. They're all communicating with each other. He just shut his door. So there's some convo going on back there that he doesn't want me to hear. Put this letter right here. This will be left, and I will receive a receipt for it. They're making my life very difficult. So, to tell you the story, I was carjacked in the city of Troy. 3 illegals jumped into my car when I was getting back in it. Put a knife to me. The 2 in the back started punching my face. Told me to drive down 5th Street. As I'm driving down 5th Street, they told me to cross over where the Green Island Bridge is and pointed into a street that was very dark. And it was at that time I was like, guys, I don't feel good about this. You know, there's no reason for you to be doing this to me. So I automatically started feeling punctures in my side from the passenger. And as they were stabbing me, I took the, hello ladies. As they were stabbing me, I fought back, put my hands up, punched them in the face with my forearm. The 2 in the back tried to choke me. They tried to take the keys out of my car. It was a very, very scary situation, but I work well under pressure. And it was at that time I realized these guys didn't put their seatbelts on. So I slammed on the brakes. I sent the passenger through my windshield, where he dropped his cell phone out of his back pocket. They still weren't stopping. He got back into the seat, started stabbing me more. I was protecting myself. I had stab wounds in my hand and 4 or 5 puncture wounds in my side. So it was at that point I realized it's my car or my life. And I chose my life, so I ran my car into a tree. It was at that point all 3 jumped out, and I turned into Joe Pesci. You're all fucking dead. Every single one of you, you're all fucking dead. As I get back in my car, I realize that guy's cell phone's sitting in my passenger seat. Yeah. So the cops know who this is. They know damn well who it is. So my first thought was not the hospital. My first thought was my son. So I did everything I can to get back to my house. Twisted control arm, twisted tie rod. My car was only going left. It was like I had a NASCAR package in it. A scary situation. So I get home to my son, calls the cops. Troy police shows up, and they started treating me like a perp, not the victim. They, what were you doing down here? What were you down here getting drugs? No, I was down there getting a slice of pizza. I told them I was getting a slice of pizza 4 or 5 different times. So I received a police report 2 weeks later, and it says on the police report, subject was down here looking for drugs. Now, there's 2 things. 1, it's not true. 2, if they do capture these guys and a grand jury takes a look at this police report, they look at it like a drug crime. Like I asked for it. They treated me like I asked for it. So I went down to the Troy Police Department and I asked them, you know, a woman comes down here claiming that she's been raped. Do you say to her, well, maybe you had your vagina hanging out? Very unprofessional. Making it like maybe it was her fault. Troy police are very corrupt, and I'm going to expose them.